Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from, not one. What am I speaking? The Breakfast Club girls are here, and today's subject is releasing old stories and embracing your worth. How many times have you had that nudge or that feeling, I should try something, or something comes across your computer, or you're talking to somebody and you get that pang and you think I should do that, and then 5 seconds later, your doubts, kick in and you say, oh, forget it, I can't do it. And you never end up doing it. How many times have you guys done that? I'd love to hear. What do you guys say about this subject?
Who wants to go first? I know when I read the topic for today, I was a little bit, I have to say, overwhelmed. I, for me, when I have obstacles, a lot of times I'm okay with tackling them, except I had never tackled having to um, speak, like just even like when we do go lives, like it's okay in a group, but when I when I'm by myself, it just freaks me out. I don't know. I haven't, and statistically, they say people are more afraid of speaking in public, like to a crowd, than to die. Can you imagine that? So that I definitely have to. That really does
Yeah.
bring that out in me. So and so that's something that I have to work on.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't
Yeah.
killed any of us yet. We're all still here.
No, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think letting go of old stories is a part of growing because, like, when you were kids, you were growing up, and you would always look at someone and say, "I wish I was like that. I wish I could do that." And we
Mhm.
keep throwing it down, like Krista said. You always that little nudge, you keep throwing it down, and then as you get older, you go through all those years of living, experiencing, seeing. And how many times do you look back and say, I wish I had done that? And it's all because you feel like you're not worthy. You can't do it. You're too small. You're not important enough.
Mm.
When in real life, God made us all to excel. We're supposed to be, we're the most intelligent thing that He created, that has been created on earth. So why do we think we're not capable?
Mhm.
And it's all due to mankind, how we've been taught. I know I was never encouraged as a child. Well, mom would laugh and say when it was time to come for the report card, we'll have to get a transport to go and get her marks.
Oh no.
Pam wasn't that smart. She was always just an average girl, an average kid. She wasn't expected a whole lot, just to do her chores around the house. And maybe one day, Dad used to say, she's going to be a nurse. Well, I was always good with helping people, but I wasn't always good with the tech stuff, with the books and stuff like that. I had problems in learning, but I
Mhm.
wasn't taught to learn. So I think as we get older, we feel in ourselves, like through this community, through this breakfast club, I've realized that I can learn. I can be anything I want to be. And that's why I joined the community, because I can see everybody else doing the business. So why not me? I'm just like
exactly.
Amen.
everyone else. No one is
Exactly.
better than I am. No one is more intelligent than I am. We can all do it. And that's why I think letting go of old stories and taking in the new ones will help us grow. That's my thought.
Mhm. Mhm.
Exactly.
Reclaim the pen and rewrite the story.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
like once it's heard, once people hear it, it loses the power, like the old stuff. Once you tell it, and the more you tell it, our leader in our 50 plus, or anybody else that is doing well and they tell their story, you see how they've risen above all of this stuff that we are learning to, move forward with confidence and grace and, realize that we are worthy. We do have a story to tell, and it's part of who we are, and it shapes us. And it's not something that we should be ashamed of. We just need to embrace it, let go of the stuff that's not serving us any longer, and welcome all of the things that are meant for us to come into our lives, like all of you. Mwah.
Yes. I totally agree with all of you there. Yeah, like stories are the past, right? They cannot define us. They cannot define for our growth. We have to write our new stories based on today. But I notice sometimes it happens like when you're in childhood and you listen a lot of things. Oh, you're not good for this, you're not good for that. So you carry those things in your mind, and then when you grow up, even if you're not doing the same thing, you're doing something else, you still have that kind of mindset that I'm not good for anything. So yeah, but growth is only possible if you release your past stories that are not serving you anymore, as you said, Tina. Yeah.
It's interesting how those things we keep in our mind, but when we sit down and if I asked you guys to write all the things that you have overcome, we learned how to drive, we learned how to walk, we learned how to, travel, we learned how to do so many things. We don't focus on those things. Why not? There's a lot more
It's
of
time to
those
change
things
that.
than the small. Yeah, it's all, letting go, right? So
Yeah.
it's that's what keeps us, stuck,
Yeah. I was just listening to Joe Dispenza the other day. I think it was yesterday, but he said that he will never ask you to revisit your old stories. He said that he always tells you to focus forward and going forward and embracing what's ahead of you, because
love that.
and revisiting your old stories, which I've done many times in my life, it just brings up that emotion, and that it's like you're reliving whatever you went through over again, right? And he said that keeps you stuck. So keep looking forward, keep trying new things. Like Mel Robbins says, I'm throwing out these names because I'm always listening to something, but like Mel Robbins says, give yourself 5 seconds. If you get that nudge or that pang, 5 seconds, do it, and or 5 minutes. I don't know. It's 5 something.
5 seconds. Yeah.
Is it 5 seconds? And do it. Otherwise, those doubts come in your head and you don't do it, or you may do it, but it may be down the road or whatever after many, many, times of revisiting what you want to do. And another thing I wanted to mention is you will never, ever get that pang or that desire to do anything if you don't have the ability to do it. You may have to learn it, but you have the ability, and you have to trust yourself and trust the universe or your higher power. That's why they brought this to you, knowing that you could do it. So if this has come across your computer today and you're getting that ping or that desire, or phone or laptop or tablet, whatever you're on, and it's come across and you're getting that ping or that desire, just reach out to us. You got 5 seconds, and we'll send you the link to get started. It's free to look into. It's just a free webinar, and that's how you get started. And you'll thank yourself later. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and take care of yourselves.
Bye-bye.